Yeah.
So, tell us about the Vera sisters.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're very different people. Right? We have distinct personalities, and we learn that we have superpowers at the same time, and we're kind of just navigating how to use them and what to do with them, and also trying to like lead normal lives, have relationships, and have jobs, and just like the complications of that.
I'm Latino, and I think it's great that it's the Vera sisters and they're
Me
Latinas,
too.
and I mean that gets my support right there. Cause
Thank you. That means a lot.
we need the representation, frankly, on television, especially in this kind of show.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, like I always feel like we're the majority. You know, people of color, and like, you know, we're not the minority anymore. And I feel like entertainment and television should really reflect that. And you know, Jenny Snyder-Urman, the creator of Jane the Virgin, who's also working on our show, said that like after Jane, like she couldn't go back to like not having that. Like the influence of what that show did was so epic that I think she really felt a responsibility to continue that. And I'm really happy to be working with people like that.
What show? I'm sorry.
Jane the Virgin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Know that show.
Same creators. Yeah. So that's really exciting.
No, it's cool, very cool.
So obviously Mel and Maggie have no idea about Missy at first.
No.
What's this relationship going to be like to start with? How's it going to develop?
It's rocky. It's definitely a rocky relationship because you know, Maggie and Mel are really close, you know, and they like were their mother's daughters, and then to find out you have another sibling is a little complicated.
Now, are you twins, Maggie and Mel?
No.
Okay.
Do we look like twins?
I thought you were. Are you good?
Really?
Cats?
I mean,
You're both very young, attractive ladies, so.
oh, okay. Well, it's funny because a lot of people think we look like real sisters in real life.
You do.
Yeah.
Really good casting in that way.
Now, Macy, is she from the same mother or the same father? Just.
We all have the same mother, but we have different dads.
All three of you.
Oh, okay. So you're all of you were half sisters then.
Yes, but we don't know that quite yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, we don't know that right now in this story.
And if I can ask, since I'm from Michigan, you're filming. Well, you're filming in Vancouver, but it's set in Michigan.
Yeah.
Why did they set it in Michigan and not LA?
I don't know. I think they wanted like the kind of like small town aspect of it.
It's a college town, they say.
Yeah, it's a college town, and I think that like it was just a good breeding ground for like the kinds of problems that the girls face. You know.
Okay.
But I'm not exactly sure why Michigan.
Okay. Hilltop is fictional.
Hilltown, yeah.
Hilltown?
Yeah.
Okay, Hilltown. Thank you. How far is it from Detroit in your world? Do you know?
I don't know. These are really good questions. I realized that I am a half sister today. Yeah. But yeah, I will learn that. I don't know how far Detroit is.
Just had to ask. I mean, just my own curiosity. It's cool that you're in Michigan, and I do hope you explore some of the myths and urban legends we have in Michigan, because we have a few.
What are they?
Well, we have the Eloise mental institution that was shut down like in the 80s. I mean, it was had a notorious rep for being very brutal. It was it was around in the turn of the century, late 19th, early 20th century, and it had a rep.
Oh, okay.
Some horror movies are based on Eloise, so.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, what I love about this show too is that you can literally film anything about anyone, about any person. Like literally, like there could be like a dinosaur, and like it could work. You know what I mean? Like that's what I love about this world.
And what college are you going to? Aren't you supposed to be a college student? Or
Yes.
Okay.
I forget the name of the college in the show.
Pardon?
I forget the name of the college in the show.
So your real name's Melonie, and your character is Mel. Now, was that planned, or is this like some conspiracy?
This is some universe stuff.
All right, because that's like...
This is like the universe being like, this was your part. I mean, I actually asked the writers, I was like, did you guys write this for me? They were like, no. But, yeah, no, isn't that weird?
It is. What do you find about Mel that's like Melonie?
I'm really passionate. I'm not as stubborn as she is, but I'm pretty like strong-willed. Like if I want to get something done, I will get it done, and nothing is gonna get in my way. So we definitely share those aspects of it, the character.
So if you've all got different personalities, how is Mel going to react to these new powers?
I think when she realizes she has a power, she's like, it all makes sense to her, you know, like this fact that she's felt uneasy in life and that like she feels like there's all this like injustice in the world, and then when she gets her power, she's like, that's it. Makes sense.
What is her power?
I stop time.
Okay. And what does Macy do?
Macy she has telekinesis, so she can like
Okay.
move things. And Maggie can read minds, so she's like the empathetic one.
The only difference from the original show.
Right. It's pretty much, because I think the other one was what she could
Premonitions.
right?
Right.
Now, were you familiar with the original show when you took this role?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was also nervous about it too. I was like, this is such a big show. You know, reboots are really hard to make because like the fandom of the show is so big. And I was a little nervous because I was like, I don't want to disappoint them. Like, I want to make this great for them. But yeah, I know I was a fan of the show, and I mean, it was epic. It was pop culture. It was a big thing at the time.
Did you watch Buffy?
I love Buffy.
Okay,
Love
and
Buffy.
a lot of people have bashed the show online before it's even aired. Oh, this is
Yeah.
with all the reboots. How would you respond to that?
I mean, everybody's, can have their own opinions, and that's fine. And I think all the three of us really respect it, and we are really grateful that we get to work on this massive show, and we're making it for a different generation, a different time. But I really do believe that there's something in for them, something in there for the old fans. Like the mythology is still there, and I wanted to say, like, give it a chance. It's like unfair to kind of like bash it before you've even seen it. Like, what if you like it? Like, that could be amazing.
So is it going to be tackling? I mean, the first show was great. And all. I mean, it tended to be a little lighter, or just concentrate on magic stuff, which is fine. But is this going to tackle a little more social issues in that one?
Yeah, I think our show definitely feels a little darker, like in the sense that like the Me Too movement is not like that fun to talk about, but it's important to talk about. Social media, yeah, it's definitely going to be more like rooted in like politics for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, it's not going to be like every episode we're talking about like
Right.
But there will be undertones of real issues and things like that.
So it's going to weave between the magic and social issues.
Yes. Yeah, and also just like these
sisters.
girls being sisters and trying to like navigate being a witch and a real person with real relationships, and how complicated that is, and not being able to tell anybody. Like, that must suck.
We're speaking of relationships, your character's a lesbian in
Yeah.
the show. What's that like? Because not only is it the representation of person of color, but you've also got the LGBTQ
I'm really excited. It's such, I'm so happy to be representing that community. But we've made a conscious decision in our show not to really talk about it. She's a woman who loves another woman, and we're never going to be like, why are you like? We're never going to talk about her sexual orientation like that. It's normalized. It's like it's 2018. Why are we talking about like, who cares if she likes a girl? Like, we're free to love whoever we want, whenever we want. So
It's you're looking at. That's not. I mean, that's part of her character. That's not her defining characteristic.
yeah, it doesn't define her her personality. She's an individual. She's a sister. She's a human being, and that's by far what we're focusing on. We're not,
And I think
her being lesbian is like whatever.
Willow and Tara and Buffy, I think they really mainstreamed it in a way, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Yeah, I think that, and a lot of other shows.
Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I love that aspect of it. It's so cool. I really love that show.
Yeah.
I love that actor.
Chris
he's
Williams. He's a big dude.
He's big and he's
6'.
so sweet.
Yeah, he is.
I just got to meet him again. Every time I meet him, I'm like, I love you, and he's like, this girl's crazy.
Do you come up to his kneecap?
Yes. I come up to him, he's like, below his chest. I'm pretty tiny. I'm 5'2", and he's like massive. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.